Cha 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 ibakwenu. Cha 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 ibakwenu. Kwenzwenu. Iya. Iyai. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Itorobong Emmanuel Judge Ekong, but you can call me Itoro for short. I'm starting a podcast, as I've almost started so many other times, but I'm starting again today and this year. And the reason I'm starting and I am recording in portrait mode is because I know who I am. If I want to really start Serene, set up mic, set up space, I want it to be landscape so that it will fit YouTube's, Kenny. I'm not gonna start, right? So, because I like to rant, if you follow me on Instagram, the work I used to do in this life is to rant on my stories for the most part. A lot of people have told me that they'd like for me to start a podcast. And because I actually have a lot to rant about, like I have things I want to say, I have things that I want to get off my chest, and I honestly do not know how to process things in my head alone. So, someone has to be the victim, and all of you are going to be my victims. Praise the Lord. Somebody shout hallelujah. Good. So I don't know how to just think in my head and process it. Somebody just has to listen to me, right? And most of the time, see, my friends, my family, everybody is worn out. So that's the burden you have to bear with all the love that I have to give. So, you just have to be a listening ear. Thank you very. Even when you don't want to be a listening ear, you're gonna be a listening ear. So I think that's the burden my siblings, my friends, they've had to bear, for a very long time. And I guess they've gotten used to it. Some of them even love it. And, who am I to argue? I'll give you what you want on a platter of gold. But on a more serious note, I have a lot of things I want to air. Right? And this is not me saying that my word on this channel is final say. I am open to discussions. I am open to sane arguments or debates, respectable debates. And I'm open to being proven wrong because, in fact, a lot of the things I would say are just, the way it is in my head. I'm not going to come and say, oh, this is, what it must be, even though I think I can be like that sometimes. But if you give me enough evidence, if you provide enough reason differing, I will yield, right? I will wave the white flag. Now wave your flag. Oh. But whatever the case, guys, welcome to the Life with Etoro podcast. Drum roll. Yes, Life with Etoro podcast, because I already have a channel named Life with Etoro. So that's what this podcast is going to be. Life with Etoro. But the truth is that life is inside my head. So all of you are invited to come and participate. You're welcome to visit my brain and visit how I process things and how I think. So yeah, what do I rant about today? I have a problem with men. A very big problem with men. And what is this problem? Just this morning, I was watching a video on Instagram. And in that video, this man was making a video. He made the video I was watching, the first one, and he said that that he's going to box today, that he was looking all dreary, that he's going to box, he's going to see how things goes and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, the next video, so it was on his stories, the next one, this guy had blood on his singlet. He was wearing a white singlet. He had blood on it, and he was sweating and smiling and was saying that, that was such a great session that he lost, but it was such a great session. It was so impactful. He loved it. He feels. I'm like, Nibolotiri. Mind you, guys, I grew up with a brother. I have one brother like this, only one. Growing up, this young man, we play football in school, and he will come back home with injuries on his body. You think that will stop him? No. He will still carry those his two legs and still go and play ball tomorrow with another injury and come back. And I have never understood it. In school, I had friends. They will play ball, broken leg, broken hand. They will still be looking like, it's like you've taken their soul, away from them the moment you start telling them, don't play football or don't play sports. And I'm like, why do you guys enjoy rough play? Is it a man thing? Like, is it just if you're a male? Is it just if you're no gender, you must be gra. You people cannot be gentle. You people cannot play piano or guitar. Let's know that, oh, you're a lover boy or something. It's football. And all these rough play you people like to play. That's one of the plenty beef that I, have with men. Although I've brought it up seriously with a number of guys, and I think a lot of them have said that it's a way of, wasting their energy or using the energy that they have stored up in. And I'm like, which energy do you people have? Because I don't understand it. I don't know better ways to like exert this energy. Like it's natural for boys to be that way. Why is natural? I mean, it's not like I hate it, but I don't understand the fact that you are sustaining so many injuries, and that's not enough reason. See me like this. If I just injure, become small, that's enough for me to quit whatever I was doing. In fact, I'll give you people one very hot gist. La, 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 la. When I was in secondary school, I was a boarding student for the second half of my secondary school journey. So SS1 up until SS3. And, every, I think, Wednesday morning, we used to have sports. That is aside, that is before the school even starts, before school starts by 8 a.m. So by 6, you finished your morning function, you've swept all around, what or whatnot. And then we go for sports. See me like this. In fact, I remember one time in secondary school, one of my teachers, Uncle Stanley, he said that, Etoro, you've done everything in this school. The only thing you've never done is sports. Because I was that kind of student that would sing, I would dance, I would act drama, I would do MC, I would do every. The only thing I never did was sports, was play sports. In fact, you will not see me there. In fact, if I even played sports, bad as it bad, maybe Scrabble or all these other board games. But you see any other thing, maybe to run, I know do am, right? Well, however, this morning, this senior, sorry, I'm calling names, but I don't have any beef with you. I'm just giving gist. His name was Senior Idara. Yeah. At that time, he was so harsh. Not that he was harsh. I think he just had like a quiet personality, and like he did not smile or talk a lot with people. So people just thought he was a very harsh guy. Shasha, Inank came. It was not like, oh, SS2. I think it was SS2 girls that time and SS3 boys, or yes, SS2 and SS1. So I think I was in SS2 at the time. That we should run on concrete ground, you people. Ay. That's how I started. As in, I was reluctant because that morning I wasn't feeling so well already. And I think I communicated with one of the seniors, and she was like, oh, I should just still run. But I don't have to like run. I should just, shall move body. That is how I was just moving body. But some of the other girls in my class, Lele Barry, Akbo Barry Benson, they were not just moving body. Oh, she wasn't just moving body. She was, really running like like a cheetah. The girls in my class knew how to run. Me, I don't know how to run, and well, I will only run when my life is at stake. So that's how, this girl now ran. So me, I was just running sime. She now ran and hits me busai. And you remember, I wasn't feeling well already. So I fell on concrete ground. Now, not only did I fall, when you skid, like this, like on ice, like skating on ice, on concrete ground, you people. Oh, la. Here, let me show you people. Are you seeing this car? This car was from that fall. My camera should capture it. It's not capturing, but you can just see this car. That scar was from the fall. I have one on my knee as well. And this was how many years ago? Count the years. Well, you don't need to count it. Don't worry. Just know that it was long ago. So, oh my days. So, that was how I shall fell. As in, I cried. And me that can cry like trumpets. And I used to hold my cry when something is paining me. I crowed like this. They now took me to the sick bay. They were now cleaning the injuries, doing. I say, okay. So, at the time I was a child. So I don't know that they were intentionally trying to keep me from calling my dad, right? Or calling my parents. Or keeping me from sick so that my parents wouldn't be mad or whatnot. I don't know that they were intentionally trying to do that. But I know I could not reach my parents through the matron at the time, or the matron or the patron at the time. So I had a lesson teacher. So it was the lesson teacher. I don't know. I asked her that, oh, please, can I call my dad? So I just wanted to. I was like, oh, I think my dad had called her to check up on me. I think that's what happened. My dad had called her to check up on me. And he called her and he wanted to speak with me. So the way she acted, her body language suggested that they had been somehow trying to keep me from calling my dad at the time. So, Sha, that was how I now spoke with my dad on the phone. Okay, yes, I remember what happened. La 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 la. I remember. Let me tell you how it happened. So, the principal at the time, very lovely woman, very nice. She came to the class and saw the injury and she was livid. She was like, Itoro, what is this? And when she asked what this was, I was like, I now told her what happened. She now said, come and see me in my office. I went to go and see her. She was like, oh, how are you? Have you taken tetanus injection? What or what not? And then I told her I've not taken tetanus injection. No. She was like, oh, make sure you take tetanus injection. Go and meet the matron. Right now, we used to have snacks money that we used to keep with our matron that time. So whenever you're resuming school, you would have like a certain amount of money that you'd give to the matron to keep for you. That's what you'll be using to buy snacks during break time. Ladies and gentlemen, so when I now went, I now told the matron that principal said that I should, go and see, that I should go for tetanus shots. She now said that the money I have with her is not enough for the tetanus shots. Good. That I have to call my parents, to bring money so that I can go for the tetanus shots. Ladies and gentlemen, that was how. But then I couldn't now call with her own phone. So I think the matron was stalling or something. I don't quite remember. That was why I now had to go to my lesson teacher. And I asked her that, please, can I call my dad? They said I need tetanus shots. And I can't call through the matron. So that was how I called my dad with the lesson teacher's phone. Oh, la 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 la. You guys. So I called my dad, and my dad, was coming back from work. So my school was also not even far from my house, but I was a border. So on his way back from work, he just dropped by school. And when he saw the injuries, hey, my man was mad. Be like say you want Chris. He was like, what? What? He now asked me that, how long has this injury been on your body? And I told him, by this time it was about a week. A week, and you people are just calling me? So he shot para. He was angry like this. There and then he took me home. Because nobody could calm him, down. As per, the last born princess that I am in the society. Nobody could calm him down. So he took me home. Me that Coco did not even like injections. Till now, I don't like injections. I don't like shots. I don't like needles. In fact, at this my old age now, if you give me injection, I can start crying for you. But what not? We went home. My mother is a nurse, so my mother gave me the tetanus shots, and we didn't pay any money. I returned to school the next day, and I was shy because the Idara, my father was looking for the senior that made me to run, that he should come out. Where is the boy that made her run? Come out, and all those type of things. I know some Nigerians here will be like, which type of school did you go to? My school was a very posh school, one of the best schools in Port Harcourt. In fact, we had Port Harcourt. We had a matching song then, but I don't want to call the name, of my school. Name of the school that suggested how good the school was, because the school really was older than a bag of chips, right? So anyway, my dad took me home. I got the shots. The next day, everything was awkward. The seniors then, so the boy that that made me run, he didn't punish me and I fell. Him and his classmates, all of them were giving me attitude. Everybody was avoiding me because, before you go and call your daddy, it's only you that has daddy. If I call my own daddy now, uncle, all this plenty talk. And it's not like he even forced you to run. No, they were just talking. And if you really know who I am, I don't think I've ever really been someone that I'm not easily intimidated. Oh, la. So like when they were talking, I did feel bad, but I wasn't going to let you, intimidate me or make me feel like so. Because after all, did you not still make me run? Right? Did I not run? And when I wasn't feeling fine, I ran. Right. So that happened. All of these plenty gist I gave you people now is to emphasize that I really don't like sports. But I like walking. I think that's one thing I enjoy, but I don't think that's a sport. I really like walking, especially in scenery. So where there's water, where there's a lot of green, grass, field. I don't think I like sand much, but I can risk it if like there's a lot of plenty things like flowers, like a stream or something. I can just manage and walk on the side. You guys, I'm not a serious person. I know. I'm sorry, but whatever. I like scenery, so I really like walking, and I can walk for a very long amount of time without actually tiring out because it's something I really enjoy. I don't like running. I don't like. I don't like. See, I don't like sports. Just no. Anything that'll be making my heart to do jickum 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 jickum. Ma, I don't like it. So yes, all of this boils down to boys. That was how this whole thing started. Like, why do you people like rough play like this? And I guess that's why sports was initially a man's thing. I don't know. I don't know histories. Remember, I said I stand to be corrected. Sorry about that. I stand to be corrected. So I don't really know. Was sport originally for men, and all? Is it the testosterone? What's the testosterone? Is that what's causing it? Or is there something else to it? I don't know. Or whatever the case, I think I should be drawing this to a close now. I've really enjoyed just ranting, and I hope you enjoyed too. Do well to leave a like, do well to subscribe, do well to share. I have plenty things to rant about, and do well to lend a listening ear. Are you seeing my rhymes? Do well to share, do well to lend a listening ear. It's a Robong the rapper. What now? This is drawing to a close now. Thank you. Mwah. And let me know what you think about the guys and liking sports and rough play. Ciao, guys.